You gotta love this. This is Satanyahoo. Check him out.
You've heard of the rape of Israeli women? Horrible atrocities, sexual mutilation? Where the hell are you? I expect all civilized leaders, governments, nations to speak up against this atrocity.
The audacity and the entitlement of this man. Where is the woman? Where are the feminists? Why are they silent and not saying anything? Maybe because nobody believes you and your government. Maybe because every day, every week, you're coming out with a new horrific, horrendous stories. It's possible that horrific crimes has been committed in terms of, for example, sexual assaults. Although it's very difficult to believe that these young men with their Adidas shirts and flip-flops, knowing that they will have the most powerful military in the region, or one of the most powerful military in the region, will be showing up at any moment, would be taking turns committing sexual assaults. It absolutely makes no sense. I mean, you'd have to be dumb, especially knowing what we know now, and the fact that they wanted to kidnap people so they can do prisoner swap. But let's say they've done these things. Who's going to believe you? Why are you wondering whether or not people should believe you and your administration? Why? Everybody knows that you are liars. Everybody can see the crimes against humanity. Everybody is watching you as you commit crimes against humanity, as you butcher children, as you destroy families. The whole world is watching your cowardice, your military being so proud as they kill children, as they destroy entire cities, as they humiliate human beings. The whole world is watching you and your people dehumanize the Palestinian people, united in the genocide of the indigenous people, shamelessly taking their land, humiliating them, destroying them. You're like the villain of the world right now. People are siding with the underprivileged. People are siding with the weak. People are siding with the dehumanized. People are siding, and there's no amount of money you can commit to this that will change anything. You cannot buy the hearts and the minds of human beings. In the 21st century, we don't commit these crimes against each other. We don't allow to commit this kind of crimes against one another. As brothers and sisters in humanity, people are naturally going to side with the Palestinians. And there's nothing you can do. You cannot buy our hearts and minds, including the hearts and the minds you will do anything to keep and sustain, which are the American hearts and minds. People are turning against Israel. No amount of bullying, no amount of silencing. Nothing is going to change that. Nobody wants women to be assaulted. When people affirm the humanity of the Palestinians, does not mean that they're against the people of Israel. But you're making it very, very, very hard for people to reason with you. How long do you think this is sustainable, that you can force people to just see things your way and to just take you as the only victim in the world? You don't own victimhood anymore. There have been people all over the world that have suffered just as much as the Jewish people have suffered. And if you cannot see the fact that it is not a good idea for you as a victim of one of the most horrific crimes against humanity to turn around and then commit the same crimes in A, B, C in order. Yet, you want to force people to see things your way. Well, you know how people are seeing this now? They're taking it as if you are coming up with new stories to destroy South Gaza, to accelerate the killing of the Palestinian people, to indiscriminately commit crimes against humanity. We are taking it as if you are doing this because we see that your troops are not real men, that they cannot fight real men. So every time they get their, you know what, handed to them, you people turn around and massacre children. I'm sure we all know what it's like to watch a bully, a villain, to bully the weak and the young and the powerless. Who do you think people are going to root for? You no longer are seen the only victim around. People are not going to bend over backwards for your bullshit. Yeah. And there's nothing, absolutely zero, that you can do to people to see things your way. You think people don't know the stories, the horrific things that are done to young children and women in your prisons? What are you thinking? Like, who acts like this? How do you think you can get away with this in the 21st century? There's no amount of propaganda that will turn around things for you. It's done. The world cannot unsee what we have been seeing. We cannot unsee what we have been seeing. You have created animosity everywhere in the world, regardless of religion, culture, or ethnicity. We don't like it. And we would do the same thing if this was happening to the Israeli people. If Palestinians or any other group of people came to their homes, taken over their land, humiliate them, martyred them, disregard them, call them names, celebrate their demise, you think we would stand by? We would be just as mad. And we would come to your aid. This is shameful. The fact that 100 doctors, Israeli doctors, writing a letter enforcing the fact that the Palestinian hospitals in Gaza should be bombed. Where's your oath? First, do no harm. Where's your humanity? As we understand it, between 70% to 90% of the Israeli people are united to destroy the Palestinians, united for this genocide. We're never going to forget this. Nobody's ever going to forget this for generations to come. You can scream all you want and say this is anti-this, anti-that, anti-this. These are actually crimes against the real Semites, the Arabs. The lies that has been told about the Muslims forever is being seen for what it is. The horrific movies that have been made about the Muslims, the complete fabrication and lies. The days of fabricating lies against Muslims and turning people against Islam and Muslims, the fake movies, the horrific shows that turn Muslims into monsters and the thing to be afraid of, those days are gone, and they ain't never coming back. They are not coming back. But you should know that nothing stays the same forever. All things come to an end. The arrogance of thinking you can bully people to submission forever. The arrogance of believing that you can hide the truth forever. Or when the truth comes out, you can bully people to submission by having them get fired or their content suppressed. Or those days are over. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. The borders of the world have shrunk. Nobody wants to see people be treated the way the Palestinians are being treated. We don't want to dehumanize each other anymore. There's a reason for all of this. We might as well be one single nation. You're not the chosen one. No one is. We're all equal in the eyes of our Creator. Of the Creator, because there's one Creator. Your humanity and the humanity of your people, certain people's humanity is not worthy of others. And if you don't see that, well, you have a serious problem. And you should really come down off your high horse. You're not better than anybody. You're not the only victim. Stop having a tantrum, because nobody cares about your tantrum. You people are acting like a spoiled little crap. And it's not pretty. It's kind of pathetic, really. Shame.